So we are back in the van, which is really exciting.
We're all set. Drive safely.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I didn't need to get recovered at the end of the day. I called the AA yesterday and they came out to see me. So Tunbridge Wells MOT, yes, I'm naming and shaming. They actually did a very bad job. They charged me £100 by, well, they said they fixed the fuel injection cable, which they didn't, because all they did is just scorded the electrics together that was there, and they didn't actually fix it. They should have replaced that whole thing, because it was super dangerous for me to drive like that. And one of the cables, you can actually see it that it's open, but the wires are like broken. So my van's been booked in with my mechanics tomorrow. I'm excited for it, and I landed up driving. So the guy temporarily fixed it. Shout out to Adrian from the AA. I drove to Stonehenge because I wanted like a halfway point, and yeah, I landed up doing a full-blown shopping because I'm now on this new phase of my health journey, and so far so good. I just have to get used to what recipes I need to cook, but I'll go through all of that. Something that I didn't say as well, the reason why I'm dressed so bougily is I am going to a launch event tonight in Cardiff, hosted by the BBC. So I am, well, it's hosted there, but it's a new brand called Create and Collaborate, which is about bringing creatives around. To see this full vlog, you'll see it on my Tasha J. Cole channel. It's about celebrating creatives in Cardiff, and I'm noticing a lot of trends, which is really interesting. So yeah, anyway, I've got a nice 2-hour journey ahead of me. It feels so good to be back in Luna. She is a legend, an absolute legend. Okay, so I'm just here, which is really cool. Everybody's just arriving at the moment, and there's going to be some speakers, which is going to be really exciting to understand what this is all about.
The camera's positioned through this, we can film the real world and the possible. So at the moment I've not got a camera on here, but I could have a real camera on here as well.
Yeah.
And then the camera, I can see what's going on in the background. So they're not just, you've not just got someone filming on green screen, you don't actually know if everything's...
In this space, we're part of the media company consortium. Our role is in creating innovation spaces, and we'll talk more about that. But a little bit more about, going back a little bit on Town Square, we want to do this through the stories. And I can spend an hour and a half with you just going through what your problems are, or whether or not technology is the right solution. It's not the only thing, you can innovate lots of.
Right here, I've got Luna back. Shout out to XL Garage in Treforest. If you want the details ever, ask me. So I finally picked my van up. I'm going to bring it back next week because I want a service done, and then they recommended me to do my timings belt before I went on holiday, because like before I walked away, I want to obviously drive to like Scotland or to France or wherever. Hopefully after this I've got my service, I've got my this injector cables, which is done. This timings belt, which I'm thinking about, that's gonna cost us probably between, I'm thinking 500 to £1,000, I don't know. I'm thinking like a lot of money like that, but it doesn't matter, because if I save over the next few months, I could get it done. And then hopefully the next time my van needs to see a mechanic, it does the MOT. Luke is just the best. Kenny no longer works for them anymore, which is is a shame because they both are equally incredible humans. And what I love about them is that they do a proper job. So they're very passionate about what they do. They don't just like want to do like just what, it's not just a job where you go in and they take your money and they try to do it as quick as possible to get the most money. No. So I'm just like, I really appreciate them so much more. And I really got lucky when I bought this van. So it was very much meant to be, because I could have wasted so much money and they've actually helped me. So like this job they did today was well worth every penny now that I know what other people do. So I'm gonna be working now for the next 3 days in Cardiff. So I'm gonna like try to park somewhere free for the next 2 nights, and then Saturday night and Sunday I'm gonna go somewhere, maybe go to the mountain, but I don't want to go too far because of diesel. Diesel's quite expensive now. Good morning. We're looking at a nice 7 degrees this morning. I must admit, my body's like sneezing and all that good stuff. But anyway, walking through the park. What a nice way to start the morning. So where my co-working space is, I can book parking, but because there's an event on today, I need to park somewhere else. So last night I left the studio far too late. It was far too late. It was like midnight, like 10 past midnight, and I went to go park up. It took me like, so yeah, I'm on my way to the gym now. It's about 8 o'clock and I need a shower. I'm at the gym because I forgot to cancel my gym membership. Actually, it's a good thing because I can't afford yoga just yet, so I'm saving up for hot yoga. Hello, hello, hello. I have no idea where I am with this video, but it's Sunday. I've technically, just tomorrow I'll be a week in Cardiff, a week in the city. So I have just finished an epic week. It's been insane, to be honest. I'm on my way to the gym. I've just finished batch recording a lot of content, and I'm just gonna go back and do some editing, and tomorrow I have to have a day off. I need a day off. So I've been non-stop for a week, and as much as I want to continue working tomorrow, I need to have a day off tomorrow, and the van's going into the mechanics on Tuesday. So I'm gonna get out of the city tonight, have time away in nature tomorrow, and then my van goes in on Tuesday morning. I can work wherever I decide I'm gonna work, probably back to Cardiff, to be honest, for Tuesday. Got loads of work to do Tuesday, and then there's the half marathon this weekend in the city, and I'm leaving. So I need to figure out where I'm gonna go this weekend coming, but for now I've got a good workflow. So the reason why I work like every day is because I need to record content, and I had no energy in the evening, so I landed up rather working basically through the weekend to record, batch record, to organize myself, plan ahead, because I actually am lucky. I've got help, got some unexpected help starting with my business. Let's check my outfit. I'm looking like a hot mess, to be fair. Yeah, I've been like, productive wise I've been really good. Energetically wise I've really struggled. Moving the van a lot, going to bed late, being very cold in the van, and just settling back in. So I've tried not to be too hard on myself. Like, I've stuck to my food eating. I've missed 1 or 2 days of supplements, but just keep improving day by day.
I need to go, but I've got a face mask on and I'm not taking it off because it's not 15 minutes yet. So I'm gonna walk like this.
Okay, so I am gonna try to have a day off tomorrow. So I'm exhausted, to say the least. It's like nearly 11:30, so I'm gonna get going. The rain's actually finally stopped. Hi, finally. I feel like I've been trying to vlog forever, but it's been so difficult. Firstly, I've been exhausted, so I've been full steam ahead back in city life. Just trying to catch up, you see. And when you've got all these van life chores, like you have to, everything needs like planning, which sucks. So it just takes a lot of time basically. So I don't know where I am technically, like Talbot Green, near there. So I'll say it's about half an hour from Cardiff, not that far, or 40 minutes from Cardiff, something like that. But I just needed some vitamin nature, so I forced myself to take a day off today because I was like working the weekend because I needed the studio space where there's no one in it to record my videos and like all that content for my channel. I've got Lawn and Media channel, an Attached J Cold channel, and I think I recorded one video for this channel there. So if you see a co-working environment, that's recorded basically last weekend. Something that I've noticed is that when I'm using the screen a lot, my eyes are really burning. So I really need to ground in nature, away from any screens. Even wearing these sunglasses is just the best. Just gives my eyes like that break from the brightness, you know. So I was supposed to have a video out today, but no chance. There has been no time. So, how's my first week being back in the city? It's been really good. I definitely think I need to plan. So if I can get on top of my work like 2 weeks ahead of time, that gives a little bit more freedom for if I wanted to spend like four days away from the office. So this coming weekend is the Cardiff half marathon. So I'm going to take 3 days away, 3 or 4 days actually. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I've decided that it's needed. Like parking is going to be horrendous, and also to get where I need to get for my co-working space is also going to be horrendous. So the best thing for me to do is just leave the city. So I'm not sure where I'm going to go because I'm also on a tight budget. I'm trying to save money as well. Good morning. So I'm just getting ready to drop my van. I'm actually running late. So yeah, I stayed here last night. There's loads of cars coming in and out, like from like 9:30 till about midnight. It's like there's like a used condom on the floor as well, which I don't need to show you because it's disgusting. That's what happened last night. It was okay. Like I actually felt quite comfortable, to be honest, because if I heard like footsteps near my van, I would have been pissed off. But also there was like a camper van, a big motorhome, well, a motorhome and a V-dub just behind me. So it's kind of like, well, I was more worried about getting knocked on and moved on, to be honest. Yeah, that was like my main concern, was just getting moved on. It was fine. It's just people coming in and out, whether they were dogging, who knows. I actually thought about it. I was like, oh goodness, it could be like a dogging spot as well. You never know. Like in the UK is crazy, man. Like what people get up to. What the hell? But anyway, so I thought, screw it, I'm just gonna risk staying here and paid off well, really. Obviously this noise starts at like 7 o'clock, so you're up anyway. And yeah, overall okay. To be honest, I went on a hike yesterday and I was kind of like paranoid because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so freaky right now. I haven't been out hiking alone for a while, so it was just something to get used to, really. But yeah, so far, right. I'm glad I came here, actually. I've woken up like really refreshed, regardless of the noise. Overall, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm just putting on one of my favorite podcasts.
UK's freshest streaming service. Hi, you're listening to Staying Relevant. Why did you do it like that? I don't know. Hi. You're listening to Staying Relevant, the podcast. Sam, Robert, DeCourcy Thompson, and his pal.
Oh my goodness, I am not the best at vlogging nowadays. I'm just too busy for it, to be honest. I have a lot of business stuff I can share, but not a lot of van life stuff. So I'm just finished editing this video, and unfortunately I didn't sign it off as per usual. So if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I hope you've thoroughly enjoyed my first week back in the city. I have another, I think it's going to come week by week. It's been really difficult for me to keep on top of video editing because there's just so much happening in my life right now. And yeah, I've escaped the storm Agnes, but I think it's caught up with me right now. My van's been shaking side to side. So yeah, I will update you in the next vlog. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. It really helps my channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.